Welcome back, everyone. As you know, Elon Musk loves a good cryptic tweet, and he wrote, "Blank is the night" in a post, making readers think that tender was the missing word, as in a tender offer to buy Twitter. Yahoo Finance's Dan Howley has more on this. Dan, help us break this down.
Yeah, obviously this is part of Elon's ongoing issues with Twitter and how he wants to acquire the company. This is part of the hostile takeover. Obviously, tender is the night, is the blank is the night. And then we also had, what was it, Love Me Tender. He's basically just going all out with Twitter here, and he's been using this platform for some time as his almost de facto mouthpiece. It's his best way to get in touch with people, and clearly he has a lot of supporters on there, as evidenced by the fact that if you say anything negative about him, you will be swarmed by people who vehemently disagree with anything against him. It'll be interesting to see if he can manage to pull this together, though, because obviously Twitter's board, they want to go forward with the poison pill if Elon Musk does try to take it over, and also what kind of changes he'll actually make. During a TED Talk last week, he had kind of discussed some of what he wants to do with Twitter, adding an edit button. How exactly he would do that didn't really seem like he thought that through, or how he wants to make any other substantive changes. It just seems like, to me, in my estimation, he's upset that he can't say whatever he wants on the platform, so he's just going to buy it and see what happens.
He is, Dan, the Donald Trump of Twitter today. Let's just be frank. Trump is gone, and Elon now, everything he tweets makes news. And now he's also going after Netflix, kicking them when they're down. He says they have woke mind virus, which, Dan, that's interesting because he's all over the Netflix app. He has content on there.
Yeah, it's really strange that he put this out there, especially because that's not Netflix. Netflix had some weird stuff on there. There was the French show about kids. I forget what it was, that really blew up into a firestorm a while back. There was obviously Dave Chappelle's special, which blew up into a firestorm. They wouldn't back down from.
Which they stood by.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So it's not as though, there's some kind of woke mind virus, whatever that would entail. I don't really understand.
I don't know
what that means, but I guess Elon Musk is upset with something on Netflix or not on Netflix. I'm not sure. But really, I think when it comes to, if there's something about shows being taken off or something along those lines, usually the show's creators or the company behind the shows are what have them taken down. It's not, something like a Netflix or a Hulu that would do that. So I don't know what he's really talking about here or what's not woke or is woke on the platform.
Well, first, we've heard of it, really, I don't know if you've heard it, Brad, but he calls them unwatchable. I haven't heard Netflix associated with the woke movement today until now.
Well, the interesting thing about this, too, is how much Elon Musk is continuing to be vocal, not just about Twitter, but about other companies as well, his or not his. Does that also make the case easier for Twitter management to say, hey, we don't need to sell to this person, even though you do have people like Ron DeSantis trying to offer that, and the idea that we've heard many times that it would go against the actual shareholders if the Twitter board was to deny this actual sale to Elon Musk.
I mean, it's interesting, right? Because people that I've spoken to who, study social networks say that, look, if Elon Musk had his way and he opened it up for broader speech, meaning all speech, that there was no kind of content moderation, that it would just be a hellhole. You wouldn't want to be on Twitter. I mean, as it is now, I don't want to be on Twitter because it's just, negativity left and right. So if you end up with neo-Nazis on there, I'm pretty sure, and there are, but if you ended up with more of them, pretty sure companies like Kellogg's don't want to have their cereals right next to them. So,
and that's the point. The advertisers don't want to be in that space.
I think they'll ditch it. So
Yahoo Finance's Dan Howley. Yeah.